And we welcome Marketing and Communications Manager for South African Music Rights Organization, Kgomotso Mosenogi. Hi, Kgomotso. Thank you for making time. Good morning.
Good morning, Josiah. Good morning to your listeners.
Right.
First question, Kgomotso. In which year were the South African Music Awards initiated?
In which year? I know it was 18 years ago, but I'm not sure what the year. I'll have to count back.
Okay. Who is the lead singer of the Palo Tones?
Say that again?
Who is the lead singer of the Palo Tones?
Khan.
Khan.
Yes.
Khan, okay.
How old is the Cape Town International Jazz Festival this year?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Guess? You just... Should we leave it? Okay.
The Minister of Arts and Culture prior to Paul Mashatile was...
Oh, my goodness.
I can give you a clue. A gentleman with beard.
With a beard?
Yeah. A gentleman with a beard.
I cannot think of a name at this point.
Right.
Who wrote the song Mbube?
Mbube, ma, Mbube, ma.
You're out of tune.
I know who it is. It is Mbube. I can't think on the spot.
Okay. Right. The female group that released the hit song Paradise Road. Come with me
to Paradise Road.
That is not my morning, eh?
Don't worry, we've had these sorts of morning encounters.
Oh my. I mean, if you could have asked me about a title instead of who released it, you know?
That's how the mind functions. That which is absent attracts that which is asked.
I don't know.
All right, moving right along.
In which country was Akon born?
Akon.
Oh.
West Africa, not Nigeria.
Is it Gabon?
Gabon, le Gabon. Le Gabon, Madame Mosenogi. We'll see, ce n'est pas. All right. The Kwaito track Hey Cop was released by which group? Hey Cop, Cop, Cop.
By which group?
Yes.
Mashamplan?
Yeah, Mashamplan. We're Mashamplan. Right.
The last one from me is Stockfell was a popular song by?
Stockfell.
Was it Africa?
Was it Africa? Okay. Final one from me. Ad Matthews is the lead vocalist for which band? Remember?
Ad Matthews. Is it Prime Circle?
Prime Circle, you go with Madame Mosenogi. From me, you got 2 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
3 out of 10.
Better than
Not
0.
even average.
You passed. No, you passed.
Well.
30%.
Let's see. Paulo Jordan is Minister of Arts and Culture before Paul Mashatile. And Paradise Road was tracked by Joy. You remember the group?
Oh, yes.
Joy. Yeah. And which other one didn't you sort out there?
All right, from my side, the South African Music Awards were initiated in 1994, and you got 14 years is the Cape Town International Jazz Festival this year. There are 14, and the other one was Mbudo, was written by Solomon Linda.
How could I forget that?
It happens in the morning.
Yes. So that's my fault.
Senegal, that's Akon, eh?
And Senegal was Akon.
Yes. Yes, so it is. So, let's talk about summer. You're up to something. You're working on some award ceremony. Tell us about it.
Yes, we're very excited about the new award concept that we recently launched. They're called the Wawela Music Award. Wawela is a Zulu word which means to go beyond, and it ties in very nicely with what the awards are about. The general idea behind the award is that we want to honor the composers and the authors of music, because currently there's nothing that honors or recognizes them. We want to award their talents, and we also want to recognize their efforts of flying the South African flag high at music stages across the world.
That's awesome. Sounds like a great idea. I don't know why nobody thought of it. We love awards in the country, and it took so long for it to come together, but Summer is doing it, which is awesome. When are they happening?
They're happening on the 28th of June, but what's currently happening is that we open open for entries. The entries will close on the 2nd of April. The awards are open for SAMRO members to submit their entries. They can visit www.wawelamusicawards.co.za. The entry process is very easy. They just have to follow the online prompts, fill in an application form, and submit proof of the songs that they want to put forth for nominations.
I don't know. I mean, they sound great, but do they have a competitive edge to them, as in you're looking for best what, or is it just to honor?
There is a competitive edge to them, but especially they're not genre specific, so you can enter into as many awards as you want, so it's not a case where we say it's a hip-hop award or it's a classical award. So you can enter for as many categories as you want. I'll just give you a basic example of what it is that we're looking for. Say, for instance, we have the best song composition in a television production. We have the best song soundtrack in a feature film or theatric documentary. Those are the kind of songs that necessarily will not get any kind of recognition. But at SAMRO, we saw it a need, and we saw it fitting to put our composers' works forth. The angle to these awards is that the songs that are being put forth for nomination as well should be used or played internationally. We have a lot of instances where South Africans are doing amazing things outside of South Africa, outside of our borders, but their efforts are never recognized. So these awards look to do exactly that.
Sounds amazing. So the website is all set. People can check all that there. That'll be great. Because I'm hoping to find out what is the most valuable South African composition in terms of making money. I think Mbube could be probably one of them in terms of an earner of royalties of all time. So we'll see.
Probably, because you have, like I said, you have great works, South African works, that are being used massively internationally, but those works are never recognized.
All right, we'll leave it there. That's Kgomotso Mosenogi. She is the marketing and communications manager for SAMRO, South African Music Rights Organization, honoring nationally composers. Headlines time, composer.
Yeah, well, looking ahead in the 9 o'clock bulletin, almost 10 years after the American-led invasion of Iraq.